Chris and Tammy with Collard Valley Cook. From the Collard Valley Cook Kitchen, I am in the mood for biscuits and gravy and sliced cantaloupe. So we're going to start out with 2 cups of self-rising white lily flour. And these are half-cup scoops. And it might have a little to grow on in here. Now, we're going to use about a quarter cup of shortening. And I might throw in just a little extra because I think I got a little extra flour in there. And now I'm going to use my blending fork and I'm going to blend this shortening into my flour. And it only takes about a minute till you get it about pea-sized, which is about what you want. To me, nothing is better than biscuits and gravy, and I'm making buttermilk gravy tonight. All butter and milk. It's going to be very tasty. That looks good for our biscuits. Now I'm going to be using some buttermilk. That beef is my oven saying it's ready for the biscuits. At 450 is what I bake my biscuits at. Now I add milk, buttermilk, until they're pretty sticky. And when I make biscuits for gravy, I like them to be just a little bit softer, even the batter, okay? Because I want them light and fluffy. And there's a difference. So you're going to watch me do these biscuits and I'm not going to work them as much, okay? So I'll show you. They're not going to rise quite as high either. Alright, let me put me some flour in here. Gotta hurry and get these in the oven and start our gravy. So you lay out a little flour. Really, that's about all I use my sifter for when I'm making biscuits. It's just putting my flour out on the counter. And then I sift a little on top of the biscuit mix. Somebody was asking me the other day, why do I have a sifter? That's just what I do. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these, but not much. So this is going to be a sticky dough for the biscuits that I like to make with gravy, okay? So we're not going to work on much. So let me just go ahead and pat them out. So they're a lot softer, okay? And I'm going to cut them off. And they say don't dip your cutter in flour if you want your biscuits to rise higher. I don't know. That's what they say. We're going to put some shortening in here so I can put my biscuits down in here. Okay, I rolled the last bit up with my hands. So we're going to lay it right there. And there we have it. Delicious biscuits for gravy supper. And we're going to slice up a cantaloupe while we're waiting on them. I've had them with buttermilk. You don't have to. Okay, so we'll use a quarter cup of butter for our gravy. And that can start melting up real quick. And now I'm going to slice up this cantaloupe. I got it today. I'm hoping it's sweet enough. We'll only eat half of it tonight. It looks good and sweet.
It does, doesn't it?
So I'm just going to slice these and get them in this little bowl right here for supper with a paring knife. This is one of my Rada knives. You might want to get you a few of them.
Yep, they're on the website if you want to find them.
You don't like them soft, do you, baby?
No, I like them.
I love them soft.
I like them a little green. You taste it.
Let me get the green rind off of it. All right, there you go. Probably how you like them. Plus, I can't taste as good as I should.
That's plenty sweet.
Is it? See,
Yeah,
I'm just, my taster's not all that great. All right, I'm not putting my grease in with my butter. My butter's getting brown. We got to get this in there. So once your butter melts, you're going to add enough flour to equal the amount of butter you put in there, at least. And I'm adding a little bit extra. You want it to kind of look puffy looking. That's how you want it to look. And you want this flour to brown. You want to cook it and brown it a little. Now we're going to turn this up because I had turned it way down so that our flour gets brown. And I go ahead and I salt and pepper it. Nothing better in gravy than salt and pepper. Plenty of it. Pepper, yum. I've got 3 cups of milk over here in this little container. And when this gets done, we'll just pour it right back up in that same container. And that's what you want it to do so that it doesn't taste raw. Looks good. Once it's nice and toasty like that, then you add your milk. This is 3 cups of milk. I don't know if Chris bought extra milk or not the other day. If he didn't, he's out of milk again. All right. Now we're just going to wait for that to heat up and get all nice and bubbly and thick, and we're going to have supper. It's pretty gravy. Perfect. Perfect, creamy, delicious, good gravy. Good gravy, y'all. However you say it. All right. This was a summer supper. I figured since it was like summer out there today, we were going to have a summer supper, Daddy. Plus, I've been wanting something just kind of mild, and I think this will do me well. Now, when I get finished with my gravy in my cast iron, I always put water in it and let it sit for a little while. And then by the time we eat, it'll be easy to clean up. All right, we're waiting on those biscuits. That is all we're waiting on. You don't want them to be real dark when you're just making them for gravy, because we just break them apart and put the gravy all over the top of them. So they're getting nice and golden brown in there. And we're going to flip them upside down on this chopping block right here. And I about can't wait no more. I think that's perfect for gravy. You want them to be light and fluffy for gravy. So, come on over here, Daddy, and let them see them up close. They are so pretty and fluffy. You can tell when you don't put a lot of, when you don't knead them a lot, they do get fluffy. But they're not like layered biscuits, like if you fold them over and over like Chris made the other day. All right, we're gonna make a plate. I'm gonna show you how I make my gravy biscuit plate. And I take my biscuit and I just break it apart. It is hot, good and hot. Fluffy. I always get 2. at least when I have gravy biscuit. Don't that look good? Some of y'all probably thought they weren't dark enough, but they're perfect. All right, here we go. This is our beautiful gravy going on. You want plenty of it. You can always add a little more salt and pepper on it if you want to. Now I got a good bit in there. That looks good. And then all I'm gonna have is some sliced cantaloupe with it. 2 biscuits and 2 slices of cantaloupe. And that's my supper, y'all. That's my supper, and I'm sticking to it. You talking about a good supper? Now that's a good summer supper. And today down in South Georgia, I don't know if it got to 80 degrees or not, but it was really close. So we're celebrating with a delicious gravy biscuit supper. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we thank you so much for watching Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. We'll see you next time. I'll fry up Chris an egg if he wants one. See you next time. Bye.